Hello, my name is Feisya, and today I would like to make a video tutorial for measure of central tendency that used to describe the center or the typical value of dataset, including mean, median, mode, and measure of variability that show the spread out data or how much the data values differ from each other, including range, quartile, interquartiles, variance, and standard deviation. I hope it will be easy to understand. The first step here, I already have the data that we are going to analyze. To arrange the data from smallest to largest, we can block column A from top to the bottom, then copy and paste it into column B. In the top right corner, we can click sort and filter, then choose from smallest to largest. And then the data will be automatically sorted. After sorting the data, to remove the data that appears more than once, we block column B and paste it again next to it. And if you look at the top, there is a data section. We click and choose remove duplicates. Continue with the current selection. Okay. After arrange and removing the duplicate data, we can start entering the data into the table that I have already prepared. After that, we can put the data that has had duplicate removed into the score section. And to find the frequency, we can type COUNTIF and then click column A, semicolon, and click the first criteria, and then enter. And this is the frequency for number 1. For the rest of the data, it can be done automatically by dragging it downwards. And to find the total, we use the sum formula. And then block from the top to the bottom. Drag it to the side, and the total frequency will automatically appear. For the next section, which means score multiplied by frequency, click the first score, multiply it by click the asterisk symbol, and then click the first frequency. And here's the result. We can drag it down. For the total of score multiplied by frequency, we can simply drag it from the side. And before we find the x minus mean, we need to calculate the mean first. Mean is the average of all data values. Click the mean section and click the total scored multiplied by frequency, and then divide it using the slash symbol and click the total frequency and enter. Now for the median, since the median is the middle value, we just need to find the middle position of the total data we have, which is 65, and then the middle value is 33, which is 137. Next is mode, which is the data that appears most frequently. We can see it directly from the frequency table, which one appears the most. 132. After finding the mean, median, and mode, we can continue to the x minus mean section. In the x minus mean table, click the first score, minus, click the mean result that we calculated earlier, enter. And in this x minus mean table, we cannot directly drag the formula downward unless in the formula bar above, we insert the dollar symbol on the left and the right of the mean cell reference. After that, we can drag it down to get the result automatically. For the x minus mean squared, click the first x minus mean result, multiply it by the same x minus mean result again, and then enter. drag it down. And the last one is f minus x, f times x minus mean squared. The formula is click the first frequency result, multiply it by the first x minus mean squared result, and that, and drag it down. Oops. For the total, we can simply drag everything to the side. After all the results in this table are found, we can move to measure of variability. To find the range, we can calculate the highest number minus the lowest number. So the manual formula is type equals and click the highest number in the score table, which is the one at the bottom, minus the lowest number, which is the one at the top. For quartiles, we start with Q1. For the manual formula to find the estimated position is equals 1 divided by 4 and click asterisk. The total of the data, which is 65, plus 1. To find the score from the estimated position that we calculated, you can first look at the number that we got, which is 16.5. So the way to find the score is we block the frequency section, and in the bottom, you can see there is sum here. This sum number must be close to the estimated number we got earlier, which is 16.5, and we got in 17. In the score section, we simply click 125 plus this one, divided by 2. So the way to find, or you can just look at the column B and see the number in the 16th position. For the Q2 formula equals 1 divided by 2. The total of the data or frequency plus 1. 33. For the score part, we can use other method, which is look at the column B and see the number in the 33 position. This one. Next is Q3 equals 3 divided by 4 asterisk the total of the frequency plus 1. We can look at this. After finding quartile 1, 2, and 3, we can find the interquartile range. The formula is the result of Q3 minus the result of Q1. For the variance, we can type equals, then click the final total, which is the sum of x times x minus mean squared, divided by the total of the data, minus 1. Lastly, before we move into the polygon, there is standard deviation, which is we can click equals, click the result of variance, caret 1 divided by 2. And then after all the results have been found, we can move on to creating the polygon or chart by blocking the score and frequency section. Then go to insert at the top and click recommended chart and choose scatter chart. Then you can adjust the position. So from all the data results show that it is quite balanced because the median and mean results are similar. So maybe that's all for the tutorial on using descriptive statistic. I hope it helps. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.